I think from now on, these housemates will begin to respect Tandega. In fact, she was talking to Q and she was trying to tell Q, call Q out on his own mistakes and on his own errors, trying to teach him how to self regulate. Because if you hadn't said those words, probably you wouldn't have gotten a strike. She said she's trying to humanize him like you were human. Okay. And do you know that Tandeka was telling Ramona that Didi said a lot. It's not that Tandeka told Ramona, you and I saw it that Didi said a lot about Q. She said a lot to Q, not even her. She said it to his face. The young man heard literally everything. And you know, guys, that she's eating. I thought she would not eat because her friend has just been disqualified and she's responsible for that. So Tandega is kind of like, would I say she's lecturing some of the housemates who are gathered there? We have Tracy, and Tracy is so happy. She said, yo, it was actually Tandega that saved her last night. Because Tandega spoke to her, Tandega talked to her, she talked sense into her. Seriously. So Tandega was trying to lecture Q on how to go about things, on how to react, and how not to allow yourself become the scapegoat. Because at the end of the day, you are in the journey alone. You are on this journey all alone by yourself because by the time you are going to be facing whatever it is that comes with your actions, it's just going to be only you. These are the things Tandeka was telling you. And you could tell that she was speaking facts. She was peeling fat, and that is why the Tandega is more logical than emotional. Because she tries as much as she could not to swear at you, not to use curse words at you, but tell you the facts that you need to know and you need to hear. Seriously. Now I've seen comments where they said Neliswa was telling Tandeka she didn't stop her from fighting because she doesn't like her or what. Like seriously, I just saw it on the TL. I don't know how true that is. I don't know how true that is. So she's trying to lecture him and lecture them. You would have decided it was a choice, a thing of choice. You would have convinced yourself, I'm not going to say anything harsh. I'm not going to get physical. Of course, sometimes people push them to the point where they want to like get physical. Did you guys notice that the day Uliyema came down to fight the Tandega, her hands were behind her. She just locked in her hands behind her. That is to show you that that is how she self-regulates. Yeah, we may have altercations, disagreement, but she is always mindful of the things that comes out from her mouth. And she's always mindful. Like she said that each time she remembers that she said those words to Ilano, it pains her, it hurts her, she regrets saying those things. So that they should apply emotional intelligence in all of the things. It's not just Q. Tumi was there, Trixie was there. I don't know the other person that was also there listening to what she was saying. Now look at it, guys. Look at all of the things the bandana girls were doing. Just look at it. Now, can you guys see Didi? Didi is busy eating. I thought she's not gonna eat because I've seen people drag you in the on the TL in the comment section. They are dragging Q. The Don is trying to blow things out of proportion, thinking Q is responsible for whatever it is that happened to Neliswa. And that's not the case. Look at the main person who is responsible is Didi. Then I've seen people say, oh, Neliswa, she was fighting for the right thing. No, you can still fight for the right thing and be civil. You would have stopped him. You would have reprimanded him from saying all of that. And you were there. Didi was saying a lot, cussing at the young man, body shaming him. You didn't say a thing. But when he just uttered, okay, that's the reason you were, then that was when you stood up. No, let's not misunderstand this whole GB stuff. Let's not just streamline it to only women. Men can also. Sometimes we ladies, we women tend to verbally abuse. Then when the person physically does that, oh, that whole one is the one that is being magnified. Didi is feeling like Q owe me an apology. Oh, Q. In fact, she was telling Neliswa that the way Q said that he wasn't remorseful because he knows that South African women, people, viewers outside will come for him. That's why he's apologizing. No, you Didi, Lord. Didi, even if it were your sibling, you said that too. Seriously, that person would want to come at you. But you are the one that said all of these things to the guy. You're still the same one who went to fight him. And here you are. Life continues. Housemates are at the table eating. Trixie, Neliswa is a manager. She's eating. They are having fun. They are enjoying themselves. In fact, do you know that Trixie was telling Didi that no, she's not going to kiss Bravo because anybody she kisses goes home. And Didi was like, but I kissed you, you didn't go home. She said, yeah, because maybe my powers are strong or my spirit is strong. She's enjoying herself. She's eating. Now, because of you, somebody got disqualified, and people are coming to say, oh, she was fighting a good cause. No, that's not the way to fight a good cause, guys. That's not the way to be protective of something or someone. That's not the way to do that. You would have gone to Q, or you'd have actually be saying whatever it is you were saying in anger rather than being physical. You can't tell me you're standing up for women. Did Q fight Didi? Q was never physical with Didi. Had it been Q rose up and he was fighting Didi, oh fine, we say okay, you went to protect a friend, you went to protect someone and all of that. And you can't tell me you're standing up for women. Had it was Tandega. Let's say Tandega was in Didi's situation. Do you guys think Neliswa would have done what she did? Would she have stood up for Tandega like that? No, let's put it that way. If you're claiming to be a woman's woman and people who are trying to say, oh, she did that, trying to, that's not it. That's not it. You went physical with somebody just because you're protecting. What are you protecting? Q was never physical with Didi. He never rose up from the bed and went to attack Didi. He never did that. So had it been he did all of that, you say, or maybe he slapped Didi or did something, we say, okay, fine. You're trying to protect your fellow woman. But no, what are you protecting? Someone who has been so rude, disrespectful, insolent, cussing out a young guy, saying all sorts of things, trashed him, body shamed him. Then when the guy just uttered a statement, your friend was not acting like the victim, and you feel like, yeah, I can do it. Ah, no. Honestly, I really feel pity for Neliswa. I know she's gonna be regretting. I'm seeing people are standing up for her all over the social media. Oh, do this, but please let's tell ourselves the truth. She was very wrong. She was very wrong, and I know she would not try this. She must have learned her lessons. Next time, you try not to insert yourself in situations. And this is, I know she's going to be outside now and watch Tandeka from outside. Probably she's going to understand that, oh, this is the type of person this person is. Look at the housemates are enjoying themselves. Life continues. The show continues. The quest or the fight for the 2 million continues. Nobody's going to talk about you anymore. By the time today, tomorrow, even Didi, whom you feel you were defending, is eating, enjoying herself on the table. So, guys, it doesn't make sense. But then I really want to applaud Tandega, honestly. And Ramona is so happy. I'm really happy that Ramona did not leave today. If not for this whole disqualification, probably she would have left Biggie's house because on the post she was at the bottom. And now, those people who were claiming that they were this, they were that, you're the ones who got double strike. Like, does it make sense? You are the one who got disqualified. It's a lot, guys. I just hope a word is enough for the wise. I just hope these housemates will learn. I hope all of them will learn, including Tandeka. I hope all of them would learn. Learn it the hard way so that you peacefully stay in Biggie's house until the day is your time to be evicted. Okay, guys, I'm going to wrap it up here. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.